What's happening? Welcome back. I am Flight School, the god of game. If you're new to the channel, this is just a safe place where we chop up game. I give you tips, tricks on how to get women, how to keep women, just how to boss up your overall dating life. If this sounds like something you'll be interested in, then click that notification bell, click that like button down below so you can stay up on when I drop new content. So today's video is gonna be how to get out of the friend zone. The friend zone, the dreaded friend zone. We all been there. It's never fun, especially when you have an interest in somebody. And basically, they just put you in this box where they don't see you the same way. So before I tell you how to get out the friend zone, let me give you a disclaimer. First of all, don't. If you're in the friend zone, don't get out the friend zone. Why would you ever want to get out the friend zone? Leave them to the streets and move on and find somebody else. You have to look at it this way. If you're in the friend zone, already your first impression is flawed. I'm gonna give you the tips and tricks on how to get out the friend zone, right? But there's no guarantee that you're gonna be able to get out the friend zone, or you're gonna be able to sleep with the girl or start a relationship with the girl, whatever your goal may be. I can't guarantee you this. Just because the friend zone is a position where she's already lost respect for you. And once that respect for you is gone, it's hard to get that back. It's hard to make a female all of a sudden see you as an alpha when she already done put you in a beta category. It's possible, but it's gonna take a complete mind shift, right? Even when I tell you this information, if you don't uphold and stick to this game, you're gonna be back in the friend zone ASAP. You're going back. The only surefire way to avoid the friend zone is a complete personality change. A complete red pill transformation. You need to take this red pill and get out the matrix and see this thing for what it is. And once you can accept that, and you can accept the nature of women, then the friend zone won't be a problem. But I'm gonna tell you how to get out. Getting out the friend zone, like I said, takes a complete transformation. Whatever you doing that has you in the friend zone has to stop immediately. You have to become an entirely different person. So whatever you doing, whatever interactions you have with this woman has to stop immediately. You have to change up who you are immediately. You have to be a different person if you want different results. So to give you an example, let's say she only calls you when she wants food or something like that. Maybe you're the food guy on her phone. All right. So when she calls you, and what you do, you don't be so quick to just say yes and just submit to her request. You say something to the effect like, okay, cool, we can go get tacos. It's your treat, right? Automatically put it back on her. If y'all gonna get tacos, she's gonna pay. That's what it is. She's gonna pay. All the days of you paying and all that shit is over. If y'all gonna go out, she's gonna pay. Now she's gonna hit you with an excuse. Oh, well, I don't have any money, or I don't do that. And then that's when you just straight up, well, nah, I'm good. You just shut it down right there. No explanation. You don't owe her no fucking reason for why you don't want to go. You just shut it down right there. Nah, I'm good. Text message thread over. I don't give a fuck if she hit you back. What you doing it? It's over. You have nothing else to say and you leave it at that. Scenario 2. Maybe you the guy she calls and vents to you about the dude she dealing with and gives you her relationship problems. Stop that shit immediately. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little conversation, but as soon as she calls you and she goes on her normal rant about these guys she dealing with, you stop her right there. And you say, hey, look, man, you should tell that to one of your girlfriends. Like, I'm not a therapist. I don't want to hear that shit. It's going to be cold, but you got to be blunt just like that. I mean, you got to be totally different than what she thinks you are. She already think you a nice guy simp. So you're going to be a cold alpha. So you tell that bitch straight up, look, you need to go tell that to one of your homegirls. I'm not interested in hearing about you and your dudes. I'm not your therapist. Fuck if she get offended. It don't matter. If you worried about her getting offended, then you deserve to be in the friend zone. The point is, you're trying to solidify your masculinity with her. So it don't worry about if she gets offended or whatever the case may be. Good. If she never calls you again, good. Back to the streets. You're not losing anything. You're already in the friend zone. What you got to lose? But you got to be cold. You got to be cold. You got to treat her like an asshole. Stop giving her your undivided attention. Stop giving her your unlimited time. Stop being there for her every beck and call. You have to do it. Fuck her feelings. Fuck how she feel about it. You have to man up. Because if you keep having that soft spot for her, she's going to keep running over you. And guess what? Years in the friend zone, right? So those are just a couple of examples, but the bottom line is you have to switch up your habits completely. No more hour-long conversations with this chick on the phone. That shit has to stop. If she calls and she wants to hang out, it has to be her treat. You make her, you know what I'm saying, you make her submit to you. And let's say she agrees, which she probably won't. To be honest with you, she probably won't, but let's say she agrees and she takes you out. Now on that date, then what you gonna do, right? Then what you gonna do? You see how this plays out? So now on the date, you have to be more alpha than before. Now you have to look at it like this. If she agrees to pay for the date, that's the first step of you getting out the friend zone, so that's actually a good sign. But now you can't get all overly excited and drop the ball when you guys link up. Now you have to put all these teachings that you learned from us, the eye contact, you have to keep your masculine frame, you have to put all that stuff into play to keep this game going. Like I said at the beginning, it's a complete transformation. You have to be a complete transformation. But see, a big problem with getting out the friend zone, and this is why I never suggest you guys even try to get out the friend zone, is because if you're willing to work that hard to get her to see you in another light, that means you already put her up on this unbelievably high pedestal, right? So even if you take these techniques I'm giving you, or even if you switch your mind state and you get her to let you out the friend zone, let's say she gives you some pussy, let's say you sleep with her, right? As soon as that happens, psychologically, you're gonna feel like you've won a prize and you did this great feat and you tricked yourself into thinking now this bitch loves you and you've won, and now she's back up on the pedestal and now you back simping. That's just how it works. So I say fuck the friend zone. Fuck the friend zone. But if you do get out the friend zone and let's just say you want to sleep with her once and send her back to the streets. If it's a revenge type thing, you know, if you're doing this strictly for a revenge motive, then get out the friend zone, beat her guts in, and send her back to the streets. That's the only way this is gonna work for you. Because after the friend zone, don't expect a relationship or anything like that, because you're gonna go back into simp mode every time. Like, you're always gonna look at her as the prize, and you've done all this work for nothing. So, fuck the friend zone. If she can't see your worth, find somebody who does. So, as always, follow me on IG at game_runners. That's Game Runners on IG. If you have any questions, anything I can help you with, leave a comment down below. Drop me a message on Instagram. I check my messages on there frequently, and I'll see you next time.